Potatoes have skin, I have skin, therefore I must be a potato. What's going on, everybody? The Mighty Soundwave here, and I have a story to share with you guys today. Yes, I have yet again another story. My mind is full of stories. I have many to go on forever with. Today's story is the time I puked all over a bus, and this is definitely an interesting story, so definitely stick around for the end. And the gameplay in the background, have no idea what it is, but it's irrelevant to the commentary or the video itself, so just sit back, pull up another tab, and just enjoy the story. So, let me try and think. This was back in 4th or 5th grade, I do believe. I want to say 4th. I just want to say 4th because it just seems a lot more accurate. And just so you guys know, I remember the craziest things. I do remember back when I was in 5th grade, when my cousin made me a sandwich on whole wheat bread. Don't ask me why I remember that, but I just do. I mean, I just remember the weirdest things. I don't know why, but that's not really, the point of the story. But anyway, on to the story. It was probably a fine sunny day in Indiana. Don't really know exactly why. For some reason, my parents, I absolutely hated school. School was one of the worst things. Like, I remember when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, it was 2nd grade, and I don't know why, but for some reason, actually this was 3rd grade, I would write in the back of my grammar book, no school, because I hated it so much, I dreaded it, and a kid actually told on me one time because I just kept writing no school and I hate school, which makes sense. If you see so much negativity out of a kid at school, you're going to get irritated and telling the teacher, so I don't really blame him for telling on me, but, I'm just kind of letting you know that he did that. School is one of the worst things, and for some reason, my parents thought, let's send Joey to after-school programs to make him hate it even more. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Dumb idea. Hated it. It was not a good idea. I don't think I needed homework helper, or whatever it was called. I had to do this after-school program one time called Homework Helper, and I never needed help with homework. I did it all by myself, or I was either done with it every day or something like that, but I don't know, my parents made me do that. And then there was one thing called BUG, which stands for Bring Up Your Grades. Not sure if you guys know that or not, but it's standard for that. And what you would do is you'd go to this class after school, and it would be you and 2 other people would sit at this table with your mentor. And I just remember that this guy was bald. Don't know why, but I just remember he kind of looked like the host of what is it, that game show where they have the briefcases. I can't think of it. They have arcade systems of it. I can't think of what it is. God dang it. I don't know. It's that one game where the guy, he's got the goatee, and they have briefcases, and yeah, you have to like guess all the cases, and if your case has $1 million, you win $1 million. It's that game. That's what he looked like. But it was one day I got at school. It was just one of those days where I was just kind of not feeling up to par with my body. I was just kind of like, ooh, I was blah all day. That's exactly how I was feeling, and I don't remember why. I do remember I was just sitting in music class watching a movie. I just didn't feel good. I went to the bathroom, took a dump. I thought I felt better. I felt better for a little bit, but I just kind of was blah for the rest of the day. Then it was time for the after-school program at the end of the day, and I just did my homework, did my thing, and I was just not feeling up to par. I mean, I was farting in the seat. When you're farting in the seat, that's always awkward. It makes the loudest noises. That's how it always is, but I just remember sitting there. Then I got on the bus, and I was just chilling on the back, and my stomach was hurting. I'm like, I'm almost home. And man, this story's actually pretty good. I don't know how I remember this story. I actually just remembered it like today. Like, it's been forever since I thought of this. But so I was just kind of chilling in the back of the bus, doing my own thing, and gotta try and remember the story exactly. I was just chilling. I'm sitting in the back, and I'm like, well, my stomach kind of hurts, and I'm just like, oh boy, I'm gonna puke. The bus was stopping. I ran to the front. Thought I was gonna make it to the trash can. Blue chunks everywhere. I don't want to say I tossed my salad because I think that means something different. I tossed my cookies. Yes, I tossed my cookies all over the front seat of the bus. Almost hit the bus driver, and it was just there, and she just kind of stood up, and she froze, and she was like, okay. Got on her McDonald's tea. That was really unfortunate, but the worst part was the bus. We had to wait for another bus to come, so everybody had to get off the bus. And I remember now, I puked on the back of some kid. Now that I think of it, I mean, I was running to the front, he was getting off the bus, and I was like, oh my god, and then I blew chunks everywhere. I thought I just got it in the front of the bus, but I just now remembered that I got it on the back of this kid. I felt really bad. I just it was in the moment. I couldn't really speak. I'm like, sorry. And then we all got off the bus. Everybody had to wait for another bus, all because of me puking on the bus. So it was crazy. This bus had to come pick us up, and I just waited, and everybody was probably like, man, that is that kid right now. He just had to do that. And I don't know, I just remember the story, and it was pretty interesting. And then I remember going home and eating a cookie and then taking a nap. Thought that was a pretty interesting story, and hope you guys enjoyed it. So take it easy, guys. The Mighty Soundwave here, and I am out, and I love steakhouses.